There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. I'm getting gassed up. I got a coffee on its way. Lighting the black. Let's go. Come on. Elton John on the pianos here. Little emotional ballad number. Come on. I may not always agree with the UN nor its actions, but I can't disrespect the soldiers who fight on its order. Thor replies, same. After all, they're only soldiers, and that is their job. Those poor souls. Thought Criminal says a soldier is a tool. They can be used for evil just as they can be used for good. Depends on your perspective. You know what I mean? That's all it is, really. I fully agree. I can agree for the most part. Yo, let me give you a little insight into me. I got into punk rock and I started really disliking the military and thinking, why did soldiers get called heroes and so on and so forth? Like, they're not heroic, they just go and kill people. But as I get older, I realise the manipulation in play as far as the media is concerned and as far as the dynamic to get people to go and fight for war, that whole tribal element and how they influence, in particular, the disenfranchised working class to go forth and do the bidding for reasons they don't truly understand, the ulterior motives as to why these fat cats want these young kids to go to war. And so I respect them, as I know that it's a great misfortune that they've been put on the path they have done, because it's not a comfortable life. I've known a lot of people who have come from the military. I've worked in roles as to where I've dealt with a lot of people who have had experience, and it's no good for your head. It's no good for your head, is it? It's really morbid and bleak. As cool as it is, and as cool as the movies depict it as and so forth. You know what I mean? It's them up top, not the governments. It's them atop of the governments. You know, with their almighty agendas and purposes. Let's go. What tune's that? The final countdown. Come on now. Final countdown.
Sent into battle to aid strangers in need. Gain independence, our forces will lead. Final solution when all others have failed. Liberation is coming, our path has been laid. We remember the fields where our tanks held the line. We remember our brothers in arms. When the war has been won and our march home begins, what awaits has not yet been revealed.
Fantastic vocal harmonization there. Brilliant.
When our march home begins, what awaits has not yet been revealed. What was won, what was lost, will our deeds be remembered? Are they written on stone or in sand?
Captain Malcolm says the UN keeps the peace in countries that are war-torn. They keep civilians safe. They have to follow the Geneva Convention and rules of war. Hey, you know what? As I said earlier, I know naff all about military history and so forth. And I know there's more than likely going to be plenty of people who listen to Sabaton who are very clued up on this. So I won't comment on it. I am a tinfoil hat head, just so you know. Like, I don't take things for face value or what I get told for the most part. I actually go for the opposite. So I'm not going to disagree with anyone here because they are more than likely correct as far as what they're saying, disregarding my personal opinion.
fighting resistance, forces driven by hate, protecting civilians while fired upon. Rules of engagement, our restrictions are gone. We remember the sea, where our ships broke the waves. We remember our brothers in arms. When the war has been won and our march home begins, what awaits has not yet been revealed.
This might be one of my favourite numbers. This has got great backing vocal to it in that chorus section. When them harmonies come in, it's massive, brilliant.
What was lost will our deeds be remembered? Are they written on stone or in sand?
Here we go.
Leaving home, set to sea. Was this really meant to be? See the shores of our homes fade away. Facing blood, facing pain, and our brothers died in vain. Many lives has been lost on the way. When the war has been won and our march home begins, what awaits has not yet been revealed. What was won, what was lost, will our deeds be remembered? Are they written on stone or in sand?
That was quality. Light in the Black. That might be best track on the record in my opinion. Purely for the chorus section, really good. We've got Metal Crew coming up next. This might be the best track. Let's not forget about this. This might be the best track of the record and potentially the last track. Only one